Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are well. And I always say this Mokatis education. Mokatis education always will give you new thoughts and idea how to develop your thinking and your speaking. I always come here in this place. Always I make video for practicing English language. Many people think why I have come here and why I do what I am doing. Many people think, but these are my things. How can I live my life? It is my own choice. This is the world, everybody, they cannot think this world is yours. The world, you are made by the world. Now you made another world. And it is the very, very interesting. I also enjoy my life. And I also enjoy my life because of it now. I am observing something also now. There is nothing also now. All are gone. For things something there also one of the cat had died here. That's not the thing. And now my beard is more or less. Okay. Practice, I say, the practice makes you perfect and perfect practice makes you perfect person. These are things that one of the great persons who said. These words I always say. Yesterday, one of video I watched was one of the video was the Atul Dadia. His feelings, he shares his philosophy. I think also artist like this, any kind of artist who has any kinds of artist who has many idea and ideology. But there is many, many, uh, many things we can do, but we cannot find. And it is not my philosophy is that I think today also I will discuss my philosophy and what is my philosophy. Because of that now, yesterday which video I watched, in this video and one of artist, his name is Atul Dadia. Atul Dadia said something also now I also say. Because of that, we which kinds of activities you'll do and I will do. It is depends on me. And now is the time for giving biscuit to the birds. This time giving biscuit for the birds. Then after finishing my giving biscuits, then I will start my video again. So work. I always try to do work hard. Not. I think that how can I practice my speaking? Because of that, if I do not do practice, I think also now how can I do my work? And if I do not do practice, because yesterday's mindset and today's mindset is so different. Something yesterday, what happened yesterday, by the watching, by the thinking, by the reading, I thought because of that now some birds will come, they will eat, because I always give them birds biscuits. And one of the persons also said, if you trying to change something, then you think something. So one woman also know what she is doing. I don't know, because same thing, but my mind is not the work. Because of that, today I am going to share with you philosophy of our not philosophy of our thinking, philosophy of our body, philosophy is a great and interesting things. Within few minutes, many birds will come and they will start with some of birds also now waiting, and two birds, three birds also now waiting here. Okay, but it's yet birds also think that when I will come, when I will give them biscuits. So this is the process of this giving biscuit. Not another thing. What things I can give them? So I always say practice, 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 practice makes you perfect, and perfect practice makes you perfect person. Yes, and done. Then as now birds will come. Then I will say my words. What words I need, and what words, by the words I can learn many things by the words or no, because in the in this area is very nice, and here nobody come here. In this place nobody disturb to me. I can think it's the from the upper of the bridge, and here so many birds. Okay, now I will show to you few birds coming now. One, two, three, four. All are birds are coming. You see, just to feel this. I also feel how many birds will come quickly. They are so coming. They are so observed. They are so all going. They are so noticing here. Enjoyment world. You try to do like this. Many birds. Okay. Philosophy is our mindset. We all people, all the time we think, take how can I take something from others people, but we never think that we never think that I have to give them something also now, and giving and take give giving and taking giving and taking policy also now in these worlds. So like this also now, sun sun and moon, uh, all day long get we get sunshine from the sun. Sun always gives us sunshine. By the sunshine we can do this. The sun is the energy of our human life, and moon also now gives us at night some shine. And this is process of our life. Not just to it now. If anyone asks to me like this, you say something about your life, about your philosophy, about your idea. I always think that now, if someone said to me, why you do this painting and what is the reason, I always will say my philosophy developed by our nature, in our state, in our living place, in my living place is very important for me, in my living place, and what kinds of people they are still living, and what kind of people their activities now, what kinds of people's activities, what kinds of people activities I also learn from them. Because of that, when I grew up, then I understand. When I grew up, and I like this, when I grew up, then I understand this, and why they are so doing, why they are, and what they are thinking. But now I am also thinking like that. Because of that now, then I then I think that I have to change my mindset. And how can I change my mindset? These are the very, very big, interesting things. Then I slowly, I started to change my language. Then I found, and what can I do, what I have to do, and what is the uh, very great things for changing life and changing things. Then also now, I think also now I go to the morning walk, and with morning walk I can do sometimes now, and education also one things is very, very important for education. I always say my son, and so many people, so they think and in our society they always, people they'll think how they get job, only these things they have any idea. Because of that, and if then he didn't get job, then he started another like this business or something, and whose father whose father has some business, and they started to they started their life with this business. And now who has no, but now whose fathers doing job, and problem they also face if their son, if getting job father, if his son uh, do not get job, then what will be, then our problem starts because of that. Like this, or now me, and so I try to solve this problem, but here the people, they do not understand this. And speaking never ever will come without learning. Because of that, now this we are people, we think that now many people, so they think I know many things, but no, if you know many things, no, you can do extra thing, you will not do job, you will you will leave the job. Because of that, God already has given to you many things, many idea. By the idea you can do something in your life. But you know who has no proper education? I also think to do this, the totally basic nonsense, na? And who like this now, just do it. And who get job, and their mindset totally different mindset. They do totally different. They also make a different mindset. By the different mindset, they live their life. I always think that, if I, and how can I develop my speaking, and also now I decided, then I also do morning walk. With this morning walk, I can speak with me. Then also now I slowly I started speaking, and many persons, two persons are coming, because what what and what. I always say this one words. If you I always say, if you want to be happy, you choose a hard work. And when I see to them, they also things are frustrated me, because I am doing never ever. They will say to me what I am doing and what I am thinking. Because of that, their knowledge I know. And this is my philosophy, is that I always started to them, and who, but because, and who is person getting job, which person, and which are person getting job, and those for which are person getting job, and their philosophy, they think, so no, I know everything. But if he would have more knowledge, and he and who would have more knowledge, they couldn't do job. They will leave their job, because of that their mindset will be would their mindset can do something different. Their mindset and their mind and their work activities, they can do big things for the world. And this was the hand by the speaking also very important. Because of that, first, if you can do something in your life, then first you have to do change your language. First you have to, I also think that now, if I can do something different in my life, I have to change my speaking. I have to change. I have to change my language. And how can I change my language? These are very important things. Then I slowly I started to change. Okay, now what is that? And I would go to the morning walk, and with this morning walk, I could say and many things. So like this today also now, I have one of my gimbal stand, and some also now I think that I will buy some another uh, uh, camera, and GoPro camera I want to buy. These feelings. is very, very interesting. People, how they are thinking and what is my thinking is over different things. I also started to, and then by the my morning walk, I learn. I can think. I could go. I would go. I would do this my morning walk. Would uh, uh, my morning walk. Like this sentence is not coming. My morning walk time was my morning walk time was 1 hour. In 1 hour, how many sentences I could speak? This was my practice, and by the practice, I could have known. I could have known by the practice of many things, and English language, today also now, like then first I started to learning my language forms is a tense, past tense and present tense, future tense. But I think now when I started to do my tense form study, then I think now okay, I know these forms, but because speaking time. How you use because of the, then I found this like this. If I say this if I say some story in my life and past form and past life, then I have to use all of this past verb form also will be the past form. But if I say some of the important things in now present form, we are all people like this three types of the language feelings. We are all the our emotion comes out with this our three type of these things language form like this past and present and future. These are three forms is very, very important. But and then slowly I shall do learning. Then another things also attract to me when I started to reading. Then reading time I found this some of the here the relative pronoun is very, very important. So relative pronouns, what is the relative pronouns and how can I say about their activities, their mindset, and some people. And slowly I developed my language. Slowly I developed my language, okay, by the situation, by the language form, by the language words. And then also now I think also now uh, why not, why I cannot do my why I cannot learn language and what is the reason. But when I started learning, then I think who will speak to me and who will guide to me? No will guide to me. But I'm so reading. By the reading, nothing will change. By the reading, nothing will be changed. By the reading, nothing will be the change. By the reading, nothing will be changed. Then then I started speaking with my morning walk. Then I take time. I also save time for my development speaking English. Every day I would go to the my morning walk. And with the morning walk, I could say many words. I could think many things. But and slowly my thinking also started to work, and then I found and speaking time many words, and which words now which words will come in my mind, and how do I give this answer. Because of that, then I noticed this in my surrounding life, in my neighbor, in my surrounding living life. And I also could see many people getting job, and they are so educated. We also know this, I also couldn't know, and they are so very, very but when I started to learning, when I started to speaking, then I found that their speaking is not like to me. They are not thinking, their thinking is so very low because they already have gotten job. They are involving in this job. But before uh, I could think about them, before I could before I would think like this, before I would think, they are so educated, and they know English language because they can write. But and then slowly, when I started to reading and writing and speaking, then I found this. They are like this. They're just common things they know, and other things they cannot speak because they cannot never will come, and they never will help to you because of that. They have no time. Like this, it may be in our society, it may be in our family. Some of the I have one of my sisters, so she was an executive officer, engineering, like this also now. And I also try to say to her, now you say something really, why not you develop in speaking? But her husband also now, he was very educated. But I think when I started to speaking, but before, when after pass out, after pass out my college, then when I would go their house, I would think they are so very great knowledge. They also have very great knowledge, and then I slowly I think that also now they have no, and they also now some few things they know, and what then when they will go to the office, they also now they have to do they are doing involved by the government. That means of no our government rules. They are so working. They are so working. They are so bound. Because they always bound in their like the situation. They always bound. They all time bound in their situation, but they never think that no, how can I get fine? But it is your mindset. If you think and you are how you are observing, how you are and what kinds of thinking you are thinking, and like this just and what you want to do in your life because of that now. Okay, then I slowly I developed myself now. Today now I am so speaking in front of you, and slowly I developed. Okay, now this is the platform, and I think now which kinds of words, and for me, and I always ask to me like this. My words, my Durga. One of the my feelings is that uh, um, I had to change my Durga title, and Durga is not my Durga, and I want to know. So my Durga means sort of my Durga means sort of my Durga. You are observing there, so my Durga, and I am saying to do my words and my philosophy, my ideology, my knowledge, everything I am showing by the Durga. Durga is not just one of the words also said just. Um, uh, we cannot see that deeply other people, so we cannot see deeply the nature, but nature always naturally things are by the our objective things we are describing our uh, ideology and philosophy. All time we try to describe our ideology by our objective things, and what things by the activities we also grew up, and why not I will do. And I'm not saying to you in my society, I'm not saying to society's people you change, but it is your value and how you are observing, how you are feelings about your life, how you are like this feelings means I say one of the like this. I am taking one of the stone here, so now it is a stone, okay, and this like this also now I will say something also about you and life. What is life? Now I am just saying to what is life. Like this, you see, it is a stone. Only it is a stone, and uh, uh, by the stone, what things you can do, and its value and price. If you do something creation with the stone, and something it may be great than a previous, and other people so they think also now I can do nothing, I have no any idea, but I can do something by the stones here, so now I can draw something by the drawing, and I can sell in the market. So many people are there available to buy our idea, and so there, and this is the creation and creativity. But your life also now, beside, if I say beside your things, and if you see your life, if you see my life, and this is the many people also say this is our like this selfishness. As I say, yes, selfishness thinking is very very important. Because of that, if you don't think like that, now okay, no, I'm not but then I'm feeling, I'm developing myself. And if I can self myself, if I can change myself, and then my family, my neighbors, and my societies, people, they also will be changed. Because of that, now if I don't try to do change myself, and nothing will change in our society. And all our people, so now they are so saying this is the very very important things. If I and how can I change myself? But here the sometimes also some people think now, so now when I was in college, and then I was when I was in college, then I also know many people also would say to me, and he is very selfish, he is doing something, he work and work all day long, but he never listen our words, he never listen, he never he doesn't listen our words, I also say. And then they could say to you like this, you are very selfish, but you never think that you are selfish. But because of that your selfishness, and some years later they can get a benefit from your selfishness. Because of that you are inventing something, you are busy in your invention and your idea, and then some days later they will say to you, oh, your thinking is very nice, your idea is very nice. Then they also will say to you like this, what is this now? No, this is the one of the stone or something also written here. It is not. Okay, then so now, and now, and slowly I also tried to change myself and my philosophy. Then I started to study. Before I would go to the watercolor. Before I would do many time, I would do watercolor. I was fascinated in first time also when I was in art college. Then I was very fascinated in watercolor. Then so I always would think like this. I always would think like this. I if I like this watercolor painting is like this very short process, and also simple way I can study to the nature. But by the naturally things I can study. Because of that artist life is very, we also know, say struggle. Without struggle, struggle also now have to do, struggle will come, some problem of struggles, everything. But here there now, then after slowly I developed myself, and I started to learning. Because of that, this is the process of the thinking, and what things I can do. It's then like this, and I'm also thinking that some days later money will come, and by the money I can do many things. But here is that also now, when our time also now, our time, our situation also now grew up, and like our time also now growing up, our time also now growing up, and spread out. Because of our body, mind, and we couldn't think that never, we never can go behind our life. Also now life is the going in front of our life. Life already, life always going towards our purpose. And this type of feelings always I would think. Because of that now, that's why I was very fascinated in watercolor. Then okay, and then after learning this watercolor, then I started to draw some of the well color. So now I studied and then I started so acrylic color, and then I asked to myself what things I am so doing here. So now I have to change something. So now then I started to drawing many types of drawing I would do. But here that was I found one thing. One day I found this. Now I have to change my drawing sense. Because of that, if I do not change, and then now here is that one of the interesting things. Now I have taken what do you do? What do you do? Then my knowledge, my idea says to me. Now we all time we take one sketchbook. Now I started to buying two sketchbook, because when I would go here and there in my bag was two sketchbook. Then one drawing I would do. Then again I studied. Then again I by the observing which drawing, previous drawing I couldn't left, and I in front of my in front of my table I kept previous drawing, and by the seeing I could start again like this, again another drawing, and by the drawing, by the my like this drawing something would change, and by the changing I can think, oh, this is the pause. Again, I would do again these pauses and pauses, and then slowly I would have bought 2-3 sketches book, and totally at a time I also had drawn many sketches. I would have drawn many sketches. I would have drawn many sketches, and by the I mean by the practice I could see and what is the happening in our mind, and I found myself, or now why I do, why I think, and what is my thinking reason, and why not I can do something great, and what will be, and what will say. So then I found this, and now okay, and this is my work, and I have to find one paintings and why this paintings attract me. And then I found, oh, this is the my philosophy and my action, all things will now come out in my paintings. Oh, then I feel good. Then now I found this. Okay, if I fascinated with my paintings, now I can do 120, 200, and 1000 paintings I'll do, and slowly then I also started to drawing my paintings, and my sense also now work with it. Then I started to thinking that how can I get money, and how can I do, how can I uh, uh, how can I do this practice without money? I cannot do practice. Then I started to selling, and now then I think that this work is my ambition. It is not for others people, but if I say to them also now this price, and and they will never give to me, they never will fulfill my demands, and then I sacrifice my price, no, but no, I need some of the money for this practice, and by the paintings, and by the paintings, I by the painting, I shared with them also, some people, some of my friends also, I would say to them, my friends, you can take this painting, and you can give me anything, then I can give you the because of that I have to do practice, what idea also, some of the good idea working in my mind. Then okay, then okay, I did also this practice, and how many paintings, how many canvases I could stay in my house, but I had no much place in my house, but my like this now. This is my 1 kilometer milestone. Every day I come here in this place. Then I could not, I couldn't know my big place. And so now I didn't have big places for keeping my paintings. Then I started to selling my paintings, and who will buy? who will buy, who will collect. Then I would have gone many my friends house who has some okay, they can give me, and they also respect me. Then I would say, no, you can give me anything. So by the process of this thinking, by the process of this learning, then I started my journey. But my house was like this 15 by 15, my studio 15 by 15 square feet. But it was now today also now very short, because now all this room full of full of paintings, but how can I manage my work? Then I started selling. I have to sell, because of that. Now if I couldn't sell, that's what I can do. I so develop my sense. Okay, okay, this is my philosophy, ideology. Now you say, you also can say to me something. Um, Anything also you can say, and how I develop. And this is the process of my thinking, my idea, and idealism. And one thing is then slowly I join some idea and why I do, and what is my thinking, and where I uh, where I come from, and my birthplace, and my birth situation, and my parents, and their thinking, their mindset, and our natural natural thinking, natural to think. For me, something nature, by the nature thinking, we also develop our life. But when I was like this child, I couldn't know nothing about my life, and what by the feelings I slowly I develop. This is the truly things I'm saying. So every person, so they don't know why they are doing this work, and why. There's no when they will get find out themselves. They 100% they will not want to do what works they are so doing now. And when they will get find out, this is the main thing. Art is a great things by the thinking, but all people, they're bound to do their work, because of that they don't know about their life, they don't know about their situation, they don't know about their past. Because I think one things also all things I think all time I one things work in my mind and irritate myself, because of that. When the child go to the school, and uh, uh, his and the children for children never will say, I wanted to go to school. But their parents they will send to the children in school, and by the boarding, by the learning also, the children started to learning. And this is the process of our human philosophy in our society. By the now, and when he grew up, he wanted to do something. He wants to do something new. But that when he like this is 10 5, when he crossed the 5 10 12, there's this time already 20 years they lost in his life. But he doesn't understand what why he was born. And this is the his philosophy. If he can understand. But okay, and 30 years 40 years later, he will understand when his life depends on his hand, when his life depends, then they will understand what he has to do, and what he had to do. And because previous life and now present life, and they are so very different, and they feel lots of trouble, and because of their father's life, there, and his father's life was another situation. By the situation his father's developed by some shop, by the situation. But all things are now 20 or 50 years later, all things have changed in our society. But he he couldn't he has no any he not to do he doesn't want to do this type of work, but he bound to do this type of the work. And he bounds uh, he bound to do these works. Because of that, and some days later his feelings will go very dull, and his mindset he nothing can do. But I also noticed that when like this any kinds of the human being, and why he is doing this kinds of work, and why I am doing like this kinds of work, and what is the meaning. But today I have found myself, and this is the innovation things I can do. And yesterday I said my daughters, now many people also they think and how quickly an artist can do his work. But already he has already he passed his 40 years. By the 40 years he learned this, he create this painting is the masterpiece of this world. Like this my master, never you think that also, never any another artist can think like what thing I can I am so doing now, and the present moment I am so doing. And this is feelings of my innovation and my idea and my ideology. This is the philosophy of mind. So, and art by the art feelings you can give shape your mind, and by the art feelings. But I said my Durga means here my Durga. It is not my Durga. It is my philosophy, my ideology, my feelings, my everything I input in this Durga. Like this my words, and which type of the words I am living, which type of words with I am living. This is the my Durga. That's what I said. My Durga is my philosophy. And you also can say like this me what you also can follow me, and anything else. Now we say my words, we never ever we say this is the very great. If I say like this what you want to be in your life, and some people some children people say I want to be doctor, because I want to be doctor, and my passion, and I was I very passionate with doctor, because I want to be, and my passion. All these things we are observing, we are doing, we are we are saying my. And if I say what is your favorite hobby, you will say my favorite hobby. Like this, what is your favorite food, you will say my favorite food. But never ever you will say these are what my favorite words. I always build up my words, and this is the feelings of this my words. In this world so many type of the tree you are also observing, but which tree you can say any tree, this what is my tree. I also planted this tree, and it is my tree, my cat, my my house, my mother, my father. But then why not I say it is my feelings, my Durga. Durga also now I can say Durga is everybody also now they are so believing, but this feelings is my philosophy, my ideology, and my Durga. My Durga means my words, which type of words I always think and I always feel. But one of the great persons said, we all people in the present moment, what we are doing. And all things not work in our mind just for a present moment, and these are all doing in our all things also now happening in our mind by the past things, but past, and what will be the future moment. And past help to us in present moment, past things and push to us present moment, and present moment is very important. Every day I also think that I have to do some sort of painting in my present moment. How can I use my present moment and what we are so doing? These feelings is very and interesting and important things. Always I say now And another thing is that another thing is that we never said these are words, my words. And if I said what is the my words, your daily life, your daily routine, your daily activities. But nobody can say this is my work and my passion, my philosophy, my ideology, my everything else. I also developed with this. Then I found is the feelings of this my, and this is the feelings. Uh, mm, this type of the feelings we developed by our nature, our nature, and by the our naturally things we are I also develop like you are doing some business. You'll say, if I say what kinds of business you are doing, and my business, I want to do like this business, you also join with this words is my business and my things. All the times when we say my words is very important words, but nobody can say my words. If you can give something to the world, I think if I can give something to the world, it would be very big pleasure for me. And because of that, I wanted to give something to the world, and who will take my painting, who will collect my painting. I don't know, but I wanted to give them because of that. My mindset and their mindset is so very different. By the different things, we all time we feel our life, and like this, like this, if I and I also noticed one of the interviewed, and the Subodh Gupta, one of the like this interviewer asked to him like this, how you learn and English language. So also said like this, it is the my process of this learning, but I don't know. Also, know if another person will say to me, if another person will say to me, I don't know how you learn this English language. Also, give him answer. I don't know by the my system. I also make my system, and which system was very helpful, and which system by the system I developed my sense. Here, there are so many things, many ideas now. Mm, Everything, every time I say to you, many people say, you learn your things, you learn your things, you learn your parents, you learn your grandfather, you learn your property, you learn all things. But we all are people, we want to be successful, we want to make so much more money, but money never will come to you in your hands, so much more money, because of the now you enjoy with your life, because of that enjoyment will give you something now when you want to do give to the other people now. And I'm also making some like this other authenticity letter to you. I want to give because, and I couldn't think that now, and what is my life, and I always think that my life, my Durga. But here that I never ever I wanted to give up my way, and never ever I wanted to give up from my way. This is my thinking and my process of this, my life. Every day I go to the work, and every day I try to say my words. So now, my dear friends, another thing, I study when our body movement and body motion, there's many things, all things will happen. But after going to the home from that place, then I feel very heavy. I feel very, I'll not feels very comfortable because of that now. Yesterday was said, if you do not take any pause in your life like this now, sometimes you have to take some pause. With this pause like this now, I'll say, also sit here, and this is my chair. What is the 2 kilometer milestone is my chair now. I want to sit, and this is the 2 kilometer milestone which on the seat I sat. Because now I also think that I have to take some few minutes time, then I will start to regain my feelings. So what kinds of the thinking is because of that now. Yesterday also now I watched Atul Gadia's interview. That's also now in my mind. This type of the words moving That's what I say. So now here that another type also I studied yesterday. Yesterday all day long I slept and slept because of that now. Because yesterday and Friday so very heavy, not that heavy, just I'm not the controlling. This is the because of that when my painting and if I cannot do my paint, if I cannot do my painting, then I feel very boring. And when I do my work, when I do my work and paintings, when I can do my work, and these feelings give me this very motivation and spirit. I also ignite my spirits. I can ignite my spirit, and I can burn my souls by the doing my work, all kinds of things. But never ever. And why my things, my words, all times when I say my words, my sense, and just to feel this, I'm so not saying to you, you never understand my words. You will also understand my words because of that now. So you say, you also can say, I so didn't go to school in English, but by the English language, I can say many things. I can think many things by the linguist, and this is for this is my learning. And if I do not say this here in my Tripura, when I'll go to the when I shall go Mumbai, Delhi, and America, then what things I can do. But this is I believe myself always. I believe in myself because I can do something. Already I did something. This feelings, some again, and the previous exhibition also now I had sold out. I had my painting sold out. Previous exhibition uh, sold out minimum 15 paintings. Now 2000 now I'm so thinking that this painting also now will be uh, already, and some few paintings left in my hands. Few paintings. I don't know who one thing I know, the people will judge to you, people will criticize you, people will not, they never will give to you credit. But I think my credit I have to take, but my power I have to take from the society, and society will give me. But their choice. They also think that like me, and they also want to be freedom, but they cannot be free because of that now. And the painting is free. Artists also now, all our artists also now, they're free, and they are like I say, I also made this from, and today now I am thinking, and what is the success meaning? What is the meaning of the success? What is the success meaning? What is the success meaning? I say success means is free. If you cannot be free in your life, if you cannot be free in your life, and the success will never will come because of that and doing job, it is not the big success. Big success means when you will die, when I will die, how many people they can remember to me. Because of that, this is the big success. Also people also they ignore my words, they can, but all people will one day will go from this world because of our time. Already we have bought our ticket for return journey. Already we have bought our ticket return journey because that has some days lots of, but in this time, and how you feel, how you live, how you eat, how you sleep, it is the all things that depend on us. But that's what I'm so feel that when I'll make, but I'm so thinking that which day I can like this, which day my demands, my mind is demanding how many colors I can put on my canvas, and how many colors I can put. But I have no courage, I have no, but I'm slowly I am developing my courage, and I have to buy so lots of color. By the lots of color, when I will do my painting, then I feel very happy because what things before. But I have to give, sometimes to give things for people, and they will collect my paintings. They will collect my sands, and when they will see my paintings, they will get some interesting. Because these are the feelings of this, my ideology and my philosophy and my words. My Durga, I so said, my Durga 1, my Durga 2. This is the title will be. That's why not coming not coming my sense because of that now. And so I'm so taking some few times, and why not every day I try to do say, but I will not take time because something is left. Something is left behind the picture. Something is I left. I have to do fulfill. And what things I left because of the, and, one word always I think to a great man nothing is little, and little things is very important. Is when little things input, then your life will start to burn, and your thing else now will go another way, another, then you can give shape. But now you also did like this. You say some of the few many people, so they are so working, but they don't know about this painting life and what is the life of this hour like this. Also now I'm so trying to do and when I will do my paintings and then start painting exhibition, then they will feel that, oh, this exhibition was very great and very nice. And this type of words is very very important. This people they can get interesting, but because of that now already I have sold my in this exhibition and 14 and 15 paintings. But before one is what we would have done, what we would do before. We could do, we would invite to others political minister, but and they never think that all our people so busy for their life. I also busy, but they never listen our words. But only only I can do, and what things I want to do, only I can do. But they never will change our life because of the artist, because in all people they jealous to the artist. All people they jealous to the artist because of that artist means but they never see how struggle I did, and which type of the struggle had come in my life, and but I didn't left my way, but I didn't like this. I never give up my way, but they feel say, some now he is doing this works, and this works price is so very high, but people they never will understand. People never will understand what struggle I did. By the struggle also now today I am present here, and this is a very very hard situations I crossed in my life, and problem obstacles, all things I face my life. But now people I don't know, okay, today also now this is the interesting things you also can see in my paintings exhibition. I already have sold out all this. I already have sold out some of the paintings, and some of paintings also now I left for the ordinary for the people. They also can buy, they also can order my Durga, and these are my friends. I'm just saying. Okay, my dear friends, all times I say to grow, get things never will come, get things also get worse. One of the great persons who said, power never will come. So you have to do, build up your power. You have to do, no people, no person never will give you power. You have to do, you have to make your power. Because of that now this is the my feelings and my philosophy, my ideology, all things I have given, and you also can collect my paintings. So nobody and who wants to collect my paintings, and okay now so uh, mm, price is not the matter, and you also may collect my paintings, and by the stones, you can give. So this is my feelings. I'm so thinking that this is the process my life, and heavy and interesting things. I think also I never demand to others people. So now you have to give 10,000 or 14,000 and 15,000. I said no, okay, what your I think so one thing some days later my painting will give me more money. It is the right now. So now I have no much more money, but I wanted to give to you some few paintings, but you keep these paintings, and 3 years later, it is 100%. Now I'm saying to 5 years later, this painting will be very valuable. Then you will understand what things I have given to you. So some few people now catching fish, some few 2, 3 people are fishing fish. Okay, now this is my practice also. Though every day, my dear friends, now this is the feelings of my feelings. And when I go to my home, then I have to say to my wife, now I'll be hungry at 9 o'clock, and now I have to eat. Because of that, by the walking, I get I get hungry. I get hungry. By the walking, my hungriness will my hungriness. Uh, this is the word. How can I say? What is by the walking, my hungriness increase, because at 9 o'clock, I have to eat something. If I do not eat, then I will take another food. Then my body needs something. This is the feelings when we couldn't this now. And my feelings, you can say. So this is the which was, and I so said my Durga is not this my Durga, it's my philosophy, my ideology, my things, our social philosophy. Nobody can say this is my Durga. So in every house lived another Durga. We all times we feel this. My wife is my Durga, my wife is my Kali. I also say when I angry, now I say to them, him, her. I said to her, now you are so very big goddess, or like this. Your Mushan and your emotion like this Durga, and I also respect to you. My dear, I also respect to you like this. Why not? Why not? I'll think that I want to be like that. If I say and like this is another philosophy now. If I say some of the words and question, what do you want to be? We never say I want to be like Shiva. We never say I want to be Krishna. I want to be like this. A person, a great person I want to be. But that's what was said. My Durga, my Durga now has many reasons. This is the title of this, my painting, My Durga. My Durga now, nobody can say, I want to be like Krishna. I want to be like Shiva. I want to be like Vishnu. I want to be like, because of that, with hard work, never ever you can touch their mindset. Because of that, now, if you can understand this is my Durga and my philosophy, this is the today also I have found my idea, and this exhibition will be now. It is the coming near upcoming, and I want to collect like this painting, I want to collect this, and again I will print out my paintings today. It's a Sunday, okay, no matter. And I always say, never ever you pay attention on it. You never ever pay attention on it. There's these are the feelings of this my Durga is my feelings. I never say these are my philosophy. Also, no, I want to say I want to be Shiva. I want to be Shiva, and I want to help. I want to help others people, and when I see these are my feelings, like this is my painting also now, my Shiva and my Durga. Also now I also did this painting from my Durga, and some days ago also now I want to be Shiva, and then my paintings, another paintings title is my shape. I want to be like Shiva. I want to be like Shiva. This is my painting's title will be, and what will be. But this is the question. Here is a very interesting question. Here's if I say to the any students like this, what you want to be and what you want to do, you will say something. No, I want to be doctor, engineer, and singer, motivational speaker. But you say nobody will say never. I want to be like Krishna. My one we also name, we also give to the children. We also kept their name, Krishna, Shiva, Mahadeva. But their activities, it is a false thing. But and then they can do something to get like this. Your name is Shiva. Okay, now your name is Krishna. So many in our Bengali culture, many name also uh, mm, uh, has given many name, many name, many names have given to the children by the they also say call to Krishna, but when their activities is Krishna not. It is the okay. These feelings is now I am sharing to you. You cannot do, but now I am thinking that these feelings is you say something I can do something good for the others people, and these others good and another things will work in our mind. You never can say that is my Durga and my philosophy, my words, my favorite books, and my friend. No, nobody can say no. I want to be a writer. I want to be an English speaker. I want to be a great writer in my nation. I want to be a great artist in my nation, and people can follow to me. And what is the thing is that I want to be my Durga is my this exhibition will be so very great, and I'm so thinking now from today. And what is the I so have given to my Durga, and why not? Why not? Why not? I always ask, why not? I can give this name as my Durga. My Durga is not my philosophy, my ideology. We all are people. We made by these feelings. But when I was in my mother womb, my mother also felt that Durga Puja and before Durga Puja, and they also enjoyed. But by the enjoying, I come out from my mother womb, and my feelings is now very confidently I'm saying my Durga. It may be my mother, it may be my Durga is my mom, my wife, my daughter, my sister, and it's my Durga, my son, my daughter, my Durga. There's some name. Why not I say? Okay, bye bye. My dear friends, all of you. Now I associate with many things. You also can do your things. You develop your philosophy. You also can do your masterpiece. Bye bye.